I've been to Hawaii 100 times, but never ventured to the Big Island. We stayed with my auntie in her ohana and had a chance to explore the north part of the island for a few days. Our first stop was Pololu Valley. The 3-mile hike mostly consisted of us walking down into the valley, across a deserted beach, up to a ridgeline lookout point, then back the way we came.
The next part of the trip, we decided to rent a car and do a road trip around all the way to the Hilo side, where we spent some time at Kona at a coffee farm in Katuka. And it was a little bit, I think, more rustic than we thought it was going to be at first. We were in this little shack that had a mosquito net. It wasn't really what we expected. It was pretty cool just staying on a farm. We were probably glad that we didn't volunteer at a farm for a week or two, because I don't think we really would have got much out of it. After Kona, we drove to the southern tip of the United States, which we found not really many people go there. And we kind of had the whole place to ourselves for a while, and it was just kind of looking out into this vast empty ocean. It was pretty cool. And then from there we went to Volcanoes National Park, which we thought was pretty much like the Grand Canyon. There was people everywhere, and rarely did we have a moment where we were alone by ourselves. But it was neat to see. I'm glad we saw it. It was an active volcano. And then from Volcanoes Park, we went to Hilo, spent some time there. I went to see a farm / like tiny house village in Pahoa.
I was the one who was skeptical about this place. The pictures, I wasn't exactly sure what we were walking into. It was in the middle of, we have no cell phone service. We were driving down a road that was just covered in trees, it was a dirt road, and I didn't know where we were going. And so I was the skeptical one about staying here, and it has been absolutely amazing. So I need to give places a chance first before I rule them out as not worthy of us staying here. This place was very clean. This little hut is amazingly well kept. There are no spiders, there are no bugs, there's screen netting everywhere. I felt very comfortable sleeping. And Adam was absolutely right that this place just, it has an energy about it, and I've been taking pictures of everything. Like, this tiny house is so efficiently put together, and I really can appreciate that. And it's all from scraps, but like the ladder comes straight upstairs, there's a bed. It doesn't feel small in any capacity. The kitchen in the living area is beautiful, and it's like, it comes out of a design magazine, but it's very inspiring. And I think when we travel in New York, we kind of stayed, if you look at our happiness band, from like 10 being extremely happy and 0 being extremely sad, we kind of stayed within like a 4 to 6 band, because we knew what was coming at us every day. Every day was very similar. And when we travel, I think what we've done is we've expanded that band, and so we hit, 3s and 7s and 8s, like, to get the range wider and to get those really amazing places. Sometimes we stay at places that aren't so great, and you just don't know what you're going to get when you walk into it, and you hope for the best and you hope for the 8s. But I think we've just expanded that band into a lot of really great experiences that we never would have had if we just stayed in the middle, in the known. So in this unknown, we kind of oscillate a little bit further.
I'm glad we made the trip through Puna to this side of the island, because this place is rarely visited by a lot of people. People, I think, just go from Kona to Volcanoes Park to Hilo, and that's kind of their extent of the stay on the Big Island. And we kind of got off the path a little bit. And we got to experience this area and this tiny house. That was one of our goals on this trip, was to kind of see the tiny house and how these people live. And I'm really happy we did.
One of our last nights on the Big Island, I died and went to Manta Heaven. I did my first ever night dive with 20 manta rays. They weigh up to 2 tons each and have wingspans of up to 16 feet. These manta ray have no barbs on their tail, which make them harmless, peaceful creatures. This dive, Manta Heaven, is said to be the best night dive in the world, and I believe it. They dance backflips through spotlights and swim over our head with only inches to spare as they eat the plankton attracted to our lights.
After 2 weeks on the Big Island, it was finally time to fly to Kauai, where we plan on hiking the Kalalau Trail.